Morning, guys. I'm exhausted. I just finished my exercise. I am exhausted. I'm super exhausted today. I just finished my exercise, trying to just cool off a little bit. But I just want to talk. I want to talk about how we choose our words. You know, a lot of people have been in jail. A lot of people have been investigated. A lot of people have lost relationships. A lot of people have lost their properties. A lot of people have lost money. A lot of people have lost riches. A lot of people has lost so many things, all because they do not choose their words correctly. And we're living in a society where social media is the hallmark of every single thing that we do. Social media will take one word and twist it around. And we are in a world of artificial intelligence where it just can be your word and somebody put your body. They can add so artificial intelligence can add you to your words. What I'm trying to say, I want to get this out with clarity. To choose what you say, chose what you say, chose it correctly. Because if you don't choose what you say, it's going to come back to haunt you. It's going to come back to taunt you. It's going to come back. I'm telling you this. If you don't choose what you say correctly, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with this. If we don't choose what we say correctly, and it has been recorded, then look what is going to happen. Whatever you say, because it's coming from your mouth, this is what John Public is going to take and run with. John Public is going to take what you say. Listen, John Public will take what you say and they will twist it around and they will turn it every single direction just because you said it. I don't know what you're missing. Phoebekins, don't miss this. Don't miss this. You have to choose your words correctly in the climate that we're in. And this is why you have to choose it correctly. You have to choose it because just in case anything comes back around, you're able to say, okay, this is what I said and this is what I did not said. You see where I'm going? Because I take, for instance, Shannon Sharp, because we're still on the conversation. We're still talking about it. We're still talking about him. Say he chose his words correctly over that video that the young lady, I'm not gonna call her name, even though her name is out there, I'm not gonna call it. But say he had chose his word correctly without not using the word choke. Y'all see where I'm going? So in whatsoever we're doing, and it doesn't matter who we're talking to, we gotta be careful of how we chose our words because at the end of the day, our words will come back to haunt us because he has to live with this now whether he meant it, yes or no. That is what is on social media. Like that is what is on social media. Everybody took that word, those words. I am gonna choke you. I'm gonna choke you in the public. I'm gonna say, okay, one big white man choke one little white girl. What? What? What did you say? What are you saying? whether you're joking, yes or no. You have not put a ring on that girl's finger. So you still got to be careful of how you word, how you structure, how you frame your word. And if you don't be careful, it will put you, you will end up behind bars because you chose the wrong words. We're not living in a time again where there's no video, there's no one listening. Everybody's listening. Everybody's listening. And the moment you drop, yep, the moment you go X direction, then, yep, the moment you go X direction, this is what happens to you. They can lie on you. They can say all manner of evil about you just because you say the wrong words. And this is for all of our men who are out there in the virtual space, in the physical space, all of the spaces. You're touching, you're hugging these women, you're coming in contact with them, you have them in your clique, you have them in your clique, and they are doing things to you just to get the attention. But when they get the attention, they want to take you down with them. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful of what you do. I want to tell you this. I wanted to read something. Be careful of who you're touching. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Sebastian. Be careful of who you're touching. Be careful of who is coming in contact with you. Be careful of what you're doing with who. Because at the end of the day, their goal is to get the money that you have. Their goal is, their goal is to put you behind bars. So your career will be obsolete. Your career will be no more. And they will have all the millions living happily ever after. You think you're rich now? You're saying you're rich now, but I want you to realize, to wake up and realize that everybody is not around you for the fame. They're more around you for the fortune. Be careful of what you say to who, because if you do not choose your words correctly, if you continue to touch everyone and think it's a joke, everybody's not here for the joke. Everybody's not here for the joke, and they don't want you. They want your money. Don't miss it. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. They want the money. They want some of that money that you have. They want some of your money. And allegedly, about Gabby, there was a conversation. Everything was said behind closed door. But then when it became public, there was something for the public to run with. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you open up your mouth and say. And this is not only for the rich and famous. This is for all of us, because life and death, the scripture tells us, is that the power of the tongue. And those who love it, that's the scripture I'm quoting right there, will eat the fruit thereof. So whatever you purport, whatever you speak out of your mouth, those same words, they're going to uplift you, they're going to empower you, or those same words can be used to take you down. I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna go on this note. Yep, I'm gonna go on this high note right here that we have to be cognizant of what we speak out of our mouth. Because out of our mouth, it can be destructive, it can be constructive to us, to us, to us. It can be destructive, it can be constructive to us. We don't know if you all were playing a game, but do you play those games? Do you really take the time to play the choking games? Do you take the time to play choking games in this climate, in this temperature that we're living in? Well, you just need for somebody to say one thing and you're locked up behind in jail. Be careful of the words that you use. Choose your words correctly. Chose, hey Davizin, chose your words correctly. Because if you don't choose your words correctly, they will come back to haunt you. Those words that you said, you know them, the words that you say, you got to be careful who you're saying them to, one, why you're saying these words, and what's going to be the outcome of these words and these conversations that we're using when we're in the bedroom, when we think that we are on cloud nine, when we think that we are having the kinky sexes and all of that. We got to choose our words. Listen, I must go, but I love you and I want you to have an amazing, blessed day. Chose your words. Chose your word. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, and he that loveth it will eat the fruit thereof. Peace.